Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about electromedical devices in hospitals, their roles, and why they are essential in modern healthcare systems. This introduction is particularly important for students of electromedical technology, because these devices will become an inseparable part of your professional responsibilities in the future. To begin with, electromedical devices are medical instruments that operate using electrical energy and electronic systems to support diagnosis, monitoring, treatment, and life support for patients. In hospitals, these devices are found in almost every department, including emergency rooms, intensive care units, operating theaters, outpatient clinics, and diagnostic laboratories. Without electromedical devices, many medical procedures would be impossible or significantly less accurate. One of the most important roles of electromedical devices is supporting medical diagnosis. Devices such as electrocardiographs, ultrasound machines, and patient monitoring systems help doctors detect abnormalities in the human body. For example, an ECG machine records the electrical activity of the heart and displays it as a waveform. From this waveform, doctors can identify irregular heart rhythms, heart attacks, or other cardiovascular problems. In this case, the device does not replace the doctor's decision, but it provides accurate and reliable data that supports clinical judgment. Another major function of electromedical devices is patient monitoring. In many hospital units, especially intensive care units, patients must be continuously monitored to ensure their vital signs remain stable. Patient monitors measure parameters such as heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen saturation, respiratory rate, and body temperature. These measurements are displayed in real time, allowing medical staff to respond quickly if a patient's condition changes. Alarms are also integrated into these systems to warn healthcare professionals when values exceed safe limits. In addition to diagnosis and monitoring, electromedical devices play a crucial role in therapy and treatment. Examples include infusion pumps, ventilators, defibrillators, and dialysis machines. An infusion pump, for instance, delivers fluids or medication into a patient's body at a controlled rate. This is particularly important in critical care, where precise dosage and timing are essential. Similarly, ventilators assist or replace a patient's breathing when they are unable to breathe adequately on their own. From a technological perspective, electromedical devices combine electrical engineering, electronics, and biomedical principles. Sensors detect physiological signals, electronic circuits process these signals, and software systems analyze and display the information. Because these devices interact directly with the human body, safety is a top priority. Electrical isolation, grounding, and protection against leakage current are fundamental design features. Even a small electrical fault can pose serious risks to patients and medical staff. This is where the role of the electromedical technician or engineer becomes extremely important. Your responsibility is not only to install and operate medical equipment, but also to ensure that it functions safely and accurately. This includes performing routine inspections, preventive maintenance, calibration, and troubleshooting. For example, if a patient monitor displays incorrect values due to a faulty sensor, the technician must identify the problem and fix it promptly to avoid misdiagnosis or delayed treatment. Another key aspect of electromedical devices in hospitals is regulatory compliance and standards. Medical equipment must meet national and international standards such as IEC, ISO, or local health regulations. These standards define safety requirements, performance criteria, and testing procedures. In hospitals, biomedical engineering departments are responsible for ensuring that all equipment complies with these regulations. Understanding standards is therefore a critical skill for students of electromedical technology. Furthermore, electromedical devices require proper user training. Even the most advanced equipment can become dangerous if used incorrectly. Technicians often provide training and technical support to doctors and nurses, explaining how to operate devices safely and how to respond to alarms or error messages. Effective communication is essential in this process, as misunderstandings can lead to serious consequences. In recent years, hospitals have also experienced rapid development in digital and networked medical devices. Many electromedical devices are now connected to hospital information systems, allowing patient data to be stored electronically and shared among departments. While this improves efficiency and accuracy, it also introduces new challenges, such as data security, system compatibility, and network reliability. Electromedical professionals must therefore understand not only hardware, but also basic concepts of software and networking. In conclusion, electromedical devices are the backbone of modern hospital operations. They support diagnosis, monitoring, treatment, and life-saving interventions. For students of electromedical technology, understanding how these devices work, how they are maintained, and how they are safely integrated into clinical environments is essential. As future professionals, your role will directly affect patient safety and the quality of healthcare services. By mastering both technical skills and professional communication, you will become valuable contributors to the healthcare system. Thank you for your attention. I hope this introduction provides a clear overview of the importance of electromedical devices in hospitals and inspires you to explore this field more deeply. Answer the following questions based on the tape. 1. What are electromedical devices mainly defined as? Manual medical tools used by doctors. B. Devices that operate using electrical energy to support healthcare. C. Mechanical tools for laboratory testing only. D. Software applications for hospital management. 2. In which hospital areas are electromedical devices commonly found? A. Only in operating theaters. B. Only in diagnostic laboratories. C. In almost every hospital department. D. Only in emergency rooms. 3. What is the primary role of electromedical devices in diagnosis? In making final medical decisions. B. Replacing doctors' expertise. C. Providing accurate data to support clinical judgment. D. Prescribing medication automatically. 4. What information does an ECG machine record? A. Blood pressure changes. B. Oxygen saturation levels. C. Electrical activity of the heart. D. Body temperature variations. 5. Why is patient monitoring especially important in intensive care units? Patients are usually awake. B. Medical staff are limited. C. Patients need continuous observation of vital signs. D. Devices are cheaper to operate. 6. Which of the following parameters is not typically measured by a patient monitor? Heart rate. B. Blood pressure. C. Oxygen saturation. D. Blood glucose level. 7. What is the main function of alarms in patient monitoring systems? A. To record patient history. B. To entertain patients. C. To warn medical staff of abnormal conditions. D. To store long-term data. 8. Which device is used to deliver fluids or medication at a controlled rate? A ventilator. B. Defibrillator. C. Dialysis machine. D. Infusion pump. 9. What is the primary purpose of a ventilator? A. In monitoring heart activity. B. Supporting or replacing a patient's breathing. C. Measuring blood oxygen levels. D. Delivering electrical shocks. 10. Why is electrical safety critical in electromedical devices? Devices are expensive. B. Hospitals use high-voltage systems. C. Electrical faults can endanger patients and staff. D. Devices operate continuously. 11. Which of the following is not a typical responsibility of an electromedical technician? Preventive maintenance. B. Equipment calibration. C. Performing medical diagnosis. D. Troubleshooting equipment problems. 12. Why is calibration important for medical devices? A. To make devices look new. B. To ensure accuracy and reliable measurements. C. To reduce electricity consumption. D. To increase device size. 13. What do international standards such as IEC or ISO mainly regulate? A. Hospital staffing schedules. B. Medical education curricula. C. Safety and performance of medical devices. D. Patient medical records. 14. Why is proper user training necessary for electromedical devices? Devices are difficult to move. B. Incorrect use can lead to serious risks. C. Training reduces equipment costs. D. Devices change automatically. 15. What new challenges associated with networked medical devices in hospitals? Increased device weight. B. Reduced monitoring accuracy. C. Data security and system compatibility. D. Slower medical procedures.